Freddie from so many other things, Finding Neverland, and of course Charlie.
That's where we fell in love with you, right?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, but you're doing Bates Motel, and just finished the third season on Bates Motel, playing Norman Bates, who's living up to one of the more famous lines from the original film Psycho. We all go a little mad sometimes, haven't you?
Norman! Stop it, Norman! Get off of me! Shut up, you dumb bitch! Shut up! What the hell are you thinking? No.
Mother, what have you done?
Freddie, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what just happened there.
Well, it's because we had to cut a huge chunk of it out. It was so violent.
What were we seeing
Oh,
there?
you had to cut it. I see. First of all, I thought you did a really great, your version there. We all go a little mad sometimes.
Was that okay?
It was brilliant.
It was a cold read too. How's that?
Just
Yeah.
first
He's
time
just
you nailed
talented
it.
that way.
Very good, Freddie. What was that? So what
So
we're
that's
seeing?
that's right. Hopefully people have seen the.
Yeah,
the
otherwise,
end.
we should have said spoiler
Yeah,
alert,
exactly.
right?
Yes.
But that's from one of the last scenes of the third season that's just finished up a couple of weeks ago,
And
where Norman takes on the personality of his mother and kills Bradley.
this is the season where we really start to see, and you knew this season was coming, where this is
Yes.
where you really start to split and divide. And
Yeah, there's that split personality of Norman becoming, at times, believing that he is his mother, and we've seen him dress up as his mother in the third season too, and then this, I guess, visually showed it.
I will tell you that I watched the last episode last night, and I had the worst dreams, like very psychotic.
Why did you watch this before you went to sleep?
Right before I went to bed, and it was not a good thing to do. I mean, it gets in your mind. How does that affect you?
I've been okay. People always ask that. Oh, do you go to sleep?
But you're acting it though. You're right.
Yeah, I don't become Norman.
Well, of course.
Hopefully not. I try and keep the American accent going, but apart from that, everything else stays on
They
set.
used to say it's a bit of a cliche. American actors work from way down deep, and British actors work from the surface and work inward the other way. So Olivier is famous for saying that line. Try acting to an emotional actor.
Yes. Short of Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So for you, when you're doing these scenes, it's not like you're living these scenes, or is it?
I guess you have to. I've always maybe had more of an American approach in that way of truly believing it in the moment, and you have to believe that you're there as opposed to acting. It's more about not acting. But certainly offset, it's...
Do you
it all
laugh
goes
right
away.
afterwards?
So, yeah, there's loads of. I mean, there's dark humour in the show, but that's what gets Vera and I. And Vera is absolutely amazing in this show. And
She's fantastic.
what kind of gets us through is that humour at the end of a nose rub that's gone on a little too long between the two of us, or a snuggling scene, and you kind of push it up to that point where then you laugh and you're like, oh, it's not believable anymore.
I know. Are they going to kiss right now? Because you did the last season. I'm like, is that going to happen?
I used to
I
tell
guess.
my daughter when she was little, and it was scary, when she watched something scary, she always said, Daddy, tell me again what's happening. I said, right opposite that scene, about 12 feet away, there's a man eating a sandwich, another man reading a newspaper, another man on a break. It's all going on at the same time. So, oh, good.
It's
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
We've kind of basically watched. Oh, here's the shot of the original, right? We basically have watched you grow up from Freddie and the Chocolate Factory, but even before that, Finding Neverland. And it was Depp who really wanted you for Chocolate Factory, right?
That's what some people say. I think put in a good word, or I imagine they would have asked him, having worked with me there. I was.
Look at that kid right there.
I cover up the ears now, or maybe just sort of grown into them a bit more. Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
It's funny looking back there. It makes me feel, and I know I'm only 23, but it does make me feel old because, as I was saying earlier, it was half my life. It's
You're a
kind of-
veteran. You really grew up
some
with this
ways,
stuff. Yeah, you're a veteran. I mean, most people are just starting at your age, so think about it that way.
If they're lucky.
What do you want to tell them, the ones who are just starting? What do you want to say?
I think I've been lucky to keep a degree of separation between my normal life growing up and going to school, and I graduated from university last summer, and having that as the focus of my life and that giving me the structure growing up, as opposed to having just thought, oh, I'm going to define myself as an actor and this is all I'm going to be. So I guess in that way my advice would be to not give over entirely to that at such a young age and think this is all I want to do.
The people who are passionately attracted to doing this give over to it, though, usually.
No, of course.
Yeah.
But there are so many things that anyone can do in the world, you know, what you'd want to spend your life doing, and it just seems that it would have been a mistake for me to, at 11, think, you know, cut off all the other options and just put it into that. And I think that it's a healthier childhood and upbringing as well, not to have had that as my
And
main
when you have
thing.
that attitude, then you can go on scene and kill people, and you're fine.
Boom,
Yes,
boom,
exactly.
boom, boom.
And,
right?
remain detached.
All right,
to
what's
some
next for you?
degree.
What's the next thing? What are you doing?
I've just been shooting this thing. I'm going back tomorrow to London. This new BBC 2 drama, sort of 6-part mini-series, which is good fun. And then, well, hopefully more Bates Motel.
We have like
which
2 more
is-
seasons probably, right?
You never know.
Great to see you, Freddie.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming by again.